What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the stream. First of all, let me know that you guys can hear me and everything is working properly. It has been quite a long time since we have played Thief from 2014, so I thought this would be a good thing to stream today to give you guys a little bit of stealth and to kind of remember how it all played out. You guys know how much of a big Thief series fan that I am, and I wanted to, I wanted to kind of revisit this a little bit, as I did previously, I guess, like almost 2 walkthroughs of this game on the channel back in 2014, when it originally came out. So I wanted to just kind of revisit a little bit and see how, I don't know, see how it holds up, see how it still plays. Are we going to remember good things about it? I do remember it fondly, actually really quite enjoying the game. And I know a lot of people out there maybe didn't as much because it's obviously far superior than the originals, but that's because they had so much, this game had so much to live up to in the expectations of the Thief series fans. You know, they dumbed down the stealth a little bit, they dumbed down the premise of the game, from the originals. So obviously modern day games are a lot different than they were back in the year 2000. So for that alone, it's different. It's a different time period when games were coming out, so obviously the aesthetics are different and everything is different. So as you can see, I'm going to be playing the PC version, and I've got everything set up to fully max, but I'm only going to be streaming in 1080, so hopefully everything will be nice and smooth. Let me know if at any time you're not able to hear me, and then I'll adjust the volumes accordingly. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of get into it a little bit. This is still a very good looking game for 2014, right when the so-called next generation came out with PS4 and Xbox One. And so I just got to say that still really impressed with this, but we're obviously playing the PC version. Now you can see all the loads that I have from previously, at least in this one. I must have went through it again in 2019 or something like that, because those are the only saves that I see on here. But you guys remember way back when I did my walkthrough of the games, we were doing the specific walkthrough on PlayStation 4, and I believed we did our master custom walkthrough on the PC version. So, which was the Iron Man type of difficulty here. We're not going to be doing Iron Man today, or even, we're not even going to be doing hard mode today. We're just going to be having fun. I just want to remember what the game was like, and I want to talk to you about this game, see what you remember about it, and just take a look. Sometimes it's fun to go back to these older games and see how they stand up in today's quality. So, sit back, relax, make sure you smash that like button, everybody. I want to see us break some records today. Let's at least get over 200 likes on this stream. The only way we're going to be able to do it is if all of you pitch in and show your support for the channel. Remember, those types of things, the more likes, the more comments, the more engagement, the more sharing, all of that really help the channel stand out. So thank you for those of you that constantly do that. I do appreciate all the subscribers out there, all the people that are members, patrons, those that donate. We have a new thanks button on the channel, so at any moment you can actually donate to the channel. At any video you watch, just click that thanks button and I will see it, and it'll go directly in to keeping this channel alive. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start up just a new game and just have a little bit of fun. I'm just going to play on the normal Thief mode. I know a lot of you probably want me to play on Master again, but I haven't played this game in a long time, and I just want to sit back, relax, and enjoy. So let's do it. Of course, we're going to try to be as stealthy as possible. It's go time. Now, I really haven't had a chance to play a lot of games lately. I've been going through my VA disability settlement, so I've had a few appointments. My dad stopped by for the last week, for the past 5 days, so he has been helping me out with some stuff that I can't physically do, getting me to the hospital to take, to do the medical examinations that I have to do. So he left today, and we can get back into the gaming. So let's start it up strong.
There's one thing this city's taught me. You can put a price on anything. Secrets, reputations, a life. And trust? If you have to ask, you can't afford it. But then I suppose none of that matters when you're me. After all, when did I ever pay for anything?
All right, so first of all, you know, my first initial impressions of this, like kind of going into it again, is the game still looks really, really good. You know, this is 8 years old. I mean, and to me, that is crazy to think about it. This is an 8-year-old game already starting to feel like what you would consider a classic game, I guess, in the sense of it being older. I am going to be using controller for this, so do not panic, my friends. I decided I wanted to use a controller for this just so I can make the camera movements smooth. Otherwise, if I use a mouse, you know, it's going to be kind of like all over the place, a little too fast. So let's make it nice and smooth by using a controller just for this. I do remember in each section there's like a bunch of loot that you can do. This was what they tried to do. They tried to emulate this from the original Thief series, but I feel like in the original Thief series they done it better because it didn't, like, you really felt like your main objective, like in the original Thief series, was just to be a thief, you know? I wouldn't say stealth was a second option, but obviously you didn't want to be seen, so it just made a lot of sense. Here, I think they revolved the story too much, meaning that, I don't know, there's too much emphasis on the narrative of the story and less emphasis on just why are we here. What is our main goal in these type of games? And our main goal should, first and foremost, always be, we're just a thief. We're a normal guy. You don't. Every game that you play doesn't have to be this dramatic, like, oh my gosh, story. You know, like, you know, he's going to fight for his right to live in a world where he could steal what he wants and do what he. You know, we don't need that epic tale every single game we play. Sometimes it's good just to have that premise of the story and have it be just like, all right, we're a thief going through the world, you know. But they really, really crafted a story in this game, and you guys know me, I love a good story. But if you remember in the original Thief games, it was less about the story and it was more about just the environments, what you got to get into, and just having fun in whatever playground area that they decided to develop. Now, I'm not going for like every collectible, so we're not going to be sitting here spending all that time grabbing collectibles here. But I wanted to give my thoughts on what I thought of the premise and all that. I do love how your character can be seen. I think that is something that should be in every first-person game, and there's still games today that are first-person where the camera limits you from being able to go all the way down and seeing your feet. Just something about connecting with the character that I think really sets that up. And if you're playing a first-person game, you want immersion, and there's no better way to be immersed in a first-person game than actually seeing your body move. It's just something that, I know it's small, but it's something I think about. And one thing I also want to notice is the color palette of this game. This is before HDR gaming, so you're going to notice a lot of duller type of colors. It's not going to be as flamboyantly colorish as you're going to see in games today. Of course, this was a really cool thing here. I think this all counted. Remember when we did our playthrough, we did it completely stealthy and we got all the stealth achievements. So if you were to touch a bird or a cage in this, you would automatically lose that special achievement for being completely stealthy. And I just thought that that was really cool. I love a game that sets itself up saying you need to complete the whole game without making a single mistake.
Taste. I should take a closer look.
And kudos to them for allowing you to play this game that way. I think it was really cool. All right. And then you have this little thing right here where you got to go around and find where to pick the lock at. Essentially, this is an easy method of lock picking. I think it was much, much better done on... it's much easier to do, should I say, on keyboard and mouse. You have to put a little bit more thought into it with a controller.
What the... Well, they do call the rooftops the Thieves' Highway.
So you got a journal where you can keep all of the unique loot you find. You can actually still play this on your PlayStation 5. I was playing it a few minutes ago on my PlayStation 5. However, there's no next-gen update or anything like that for this game. Therefore, that is why I wanted to play it on my console. I wanted to play it on the PS5, but it's still in 30 frames and it's still at a 1080p resolution. So I wanted to be able to play in 4K at unlimited frames. And so therefore I chose to do the PC version.
I just hope that's not who I think it is.
And you can really see the anti-aliasing and everything on the PlayStation 5 version because there's no updates. It's still the 1080. It just does not look as good as this does. So that's why I chose the PlayStation 5. Or excuse me, the PC version. Nothing too much, obviously. You can tell that the water out there doesn't look too real. The way that it moves. Beautiful night sky, though. I tell you, one thing that I've really gotten into over the last week, since my dad's been here and we've had to do a bunch of medical stuff, is I've really gotten into the Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard trial. I know that's weird to say, and that places me in this moment for this stream, but it's just crazy how, you know, you can believe someone when they say, you know, I've been abused, or, you know, I don't want to say it, obviously, because of algorithm and stuff like that. But then when all the evidence come out, you actually see what really, really happened. And you start to think, you know, should never be innocent until proven guilty. Should be always guilty until proven, or no, excuse me. It should never be guilty until proven innocent. Should always be innocent until proven guilty. So I'm glad he is getting his day in court, and the truth is finally coming out. So I support that 100%. I just wanted to put that out there, just because, like, I've had things in my past that, you know, I don't really get into and stuff like that, but needless to say that abuse of any kind should just not be tolerated, period. And I will always stand for that.
Aaron. Of course it is. Care to make a little more noise next time?
How else would you know it was me? Basso did tell you we were working together on this, right?
Well, I showed up, so what do you think?
I think you haven't changed a bit. Come on, it'll be just like old times.
I feel like her voice is very low.
Glad you could make it.
Did you pick that route because it was fast, or because you thought it'd be fun?
Can it be both?
Come on, let's get Basso his commission.
Yeah, graphics still really, really look great. Like I said, the colors are just a little bit muted. You know, everything is more
of those shadows
darker.
Lamplight?
I was just scouting ahead. I know you always like to go first.
But it makes sense for the environment they're trying to portray, so. I think I still remember, yeah, I still remember where some collectibles, or should I say, these things are. But like I said, no, I'm not going to be going around trying to get every single one of these. It's not worth it. I don't remember where they all are.
You should get yourself one of these. See you on the other side.
Definitely didn't reach its full potential. But my walkthrough was actually really popular, and I quite enjoyed it, so I had a lot of fun.
Job well done first. We can't just leave the cart out here.
It's festival time. Your average thief will be under a table in an alehouse.
And the watch will be lifted up too. I'm not
I always love that
having
mechanic.
the drunk god again.
It's obviously, you know, a mechanic that you're going to see in more modern type of games, but still kind of fun to use, if, you know, albeit a little ridiculous to look at. Because essentially you're still putting yourself out in the light, you're just sliding across the ground, which doesn't really make sense if you think about it, so try not to think too hard when you're doing these types of games like this.
Garrett, come on. Jealous of the claw?
The
I made
claw!
it myself.
I'm sure the watch will be very impressed. They'll certainly hear us coming.
They'll have to catch me first.
Just be aware of your surroundings.
It's not about taking in the sights, Garrett. It's about taking in the loot.
Yeah, so as far as the voice actor, obviously it's not the original guy. It was what, Stephen, what was the original guy's name in Thief? Very, very well-known British guy, I believe. Or maybe it wasn't, I'm not sure, but he had a very unique voice. Here, it definitely kind of blends in a little bit more to the background, so that's just my opinion.
You do still steal, right?
I've been stealing since before
Stephen
you
Russell?
could
Yeah,
crawl.
okay.
There's the Garrett I know. How about a friendly wager? Let's see who can take in the most.
Still really cool.
Look what I found. You and me out on the town? Why did we stop doing this again?
Do you really need to ask?
You know, one of the things I guess I didn't really enjoy is how long it takes to loot some things, and how the camera changes. It really goes back to a specific perspective. You know, it has to go back to the center of the view, so then you can get confusing when you're trying to steal loot fast before you get caught, if that makes sense. I remember having a lot of problems with that.
It pays to keep a low profile in places where I'm not welcome. There's a lot of those places.
Like I said, I mean, very easy with the lockpicking. You just move it around until you feel, and then you hold down RT until it's done. Remember, I'm playing this on the Xbox controller on PC, so... Like I said, see how it goes back to a central camera? So when it does that, when you're trying to read things up and down, it becomes a little tough to do when you got to go from one to the
Hard
other.
to keep a secret in this neighborhood.
Yes, the asylum section, which is a chapter much further in the story, was actually truly spookful. I was very, very uncomfortable during that entire section. I don't know if you all were as well, but like I really legitimately felt I was in an asylum and I was scared to death, and I was totally amazed at how it made me feel. And it came out of nowhere. It was like, oh my gosh, it's like all of a sudden this game where you're just a freaking thief, you know, turned into this like horror game where you're legitimately just scared of what's around the next corner. I mean, I gotta say, I was quite impressed with that level, and I wanted to finish it as quickly as I freaking could. My daughter Ella is doing great. She, unfortunately, this morning, she was out for a walk with Jen, and she accidentally, well, she kind of tripped over her sandals that she was wearing. You know, she's not used to wearing sandals, so we started having her wear sandals, and she kind of tripped. I remember this. She kind of tripped over her feet, and she got a few scratches on her legs, and it's so sad, you know. But, you know, kids, that happens to kids all the time, and you just gotta roll with the punches, and you want to protect your kids as literally as much as you can, but you just really do have to realize that, you know, your kids are going to get bumps, they're going to get scrapes, and sometimes you can't stop it from happening. But me as a dad, you know, I'm like, oh, I don't want that to happen, but you know, sometimes it's going to happen. There's not really much you can do about it. She's still learning, you know, how to walk outside and stuff. We haven't been able to take her outside a lot just because of the, you know, everything going on. You know, we're very cautious. Jen, unfortunately, we have to apply for Social Security for Jen because she is not well enough to work. She can't go out and get a job. She can't do anything. We got more you know, bad test results for what she's allergic to, and she's off the scales for almost... Actually, her allergist said Jen is the worst case she's ever seen. And this is a doctor who treats people for allergies. So we found out more things that she's allergic to, and a lot of it is pertaining to outside. So she is essentially not able to go outside for long periods of time. And that's sad because, you know, we have a daughter and we want to take her for walks, but with my back, I can't. And with her not being able to be outside because she's allergic to grass, she's allergic to bees, she's allergic to, you know, everything outside. So it's just not a good time for us, everybody. So, I mean, just, you know, we're still going to keep the faith, and hopefully, you know, she'll be approved for Social Security, but we don't know, you know, between me not being able to work a normal job because of my back, and I'm trying to go through the VA to get my disability. It's just not a good time with everything going on, and you know, we're trying to keep the faith. That's all you can do.
So how much did you steal?
It's not how much you steal. It's what you steal.
And how you steal it. Looks like this primal stone thing that Basso wants is in the ceremony room at Northcrest Manor.
It's the Baron's mansion. It won't be easy.
Worried?
Yes, and so should you.
We'll be fine. I'll pick up your slack.
This job's getting more complicated by the second.
Yeah, so that's why, you know, thank you to all of you out there that have donated and become members and all that stuff. I mean, essentially, this is the only money we get, so we're just trying to do the best we can. You know, maybe we can be less relaxed about it if we're able to get the Social Security, but we don't know yet. I mean, it's just...
That's a lot.
My claim can be denied, and so can hers.
Definitely
I
not
just
here
don't know.
for the summer festival dance. A lot of guards means a lot of steel. Thieves and swords do not get on well.
I've never had a problem with swords. But then again, I'm not just a thief.
We will always try to put on a brave face and do everything that we can to, you know, that's what you got to do.
We can't let the Baron's
You don't want to live your
this
life
thing giving out. And
without,
we can't frigging see without
you know, having some type of faith
Off
that
and on all the time.
So you can't fix it?
things will
Do I
work
look
out
like
in
an
the end.
engineer to you?
And that's what
None
we
of the
hope.
staff can keep up with all his lordship's experiments.
Not going to be much of a brighter future if the lights don't work.
All right, swoop. Again, big... I mean, I was actually a fan of the swoop. It's weird, yes, I get it. And it doesn't make any sense in the context of what's going on here, but it's still a little fun thing, I think. Now, I think we do come back here, right? In a later level? If I remember correctly? Guys, I'm going to fail stealth at some point here, so just know that. I'm not going to be perfect, clearly. I haven't played this in years, so I'm sorry. Hey, Oliver, first of all, thank you. Whoa. Thank you for your service. Hope this helps. Oliver, thank you so much, man. Oh my god, I just read your name, and I love it. Oliver Close Off. Oh god, now I'm just I'm dying laughing here. Oliver Clothes Off. Thank you so much, man.
Help the new boy, will you?
Yes, Shadow, she's my wife. We've been married for
10 minutes
over 6 years, and we've been together for over 8 years.
He sets fire to himself.
All right, let's do a little stealth here. I will try to do my best to, you know, remember the mechanics and stuff, but the only way you know where loot is by it. See how it shines? All right, so it said you need to be quiet when you're in here. So I love the look at this. Look at that, you know? Gotta be very quiet. We're hunting rabbit. I didn't even put two and two together when I looked at his name until after about a few seconds. I was like, wait, Oliver, what clothes? Whoa. That's like a Bart Simpson thing, you know? You know, calling Mo, hey, I'm looking for Oliver. Oliver clothes off. And then, you know, Mo goes, hey, everybody, I'm looking for Oliver clothes off. Does anybody want to see Oliver clothes off? You know, it's like one of those Bart Simpson things. All right, so here we go. We got some new water arrows. So you hold up and then you use your right thumbstick. We don't use this that much, to be honest. I remember playing the game. You know, I did play it twice through. And we didn't really use that feature a lot, if I remember correctly. We used the rope dart a little bit, but for the most part, we were stealthy trying to move throughout the environment, but we really didn't take out lights because isn't there like, I don't know, I guess you could say that I wasn't a big fan of the way that they did their stealth elements in this game, because you're ranked on every mission that you play. Either you could be a combat centric guy, you could be a predator kind of person, so a mix of stealth but staying silent, or a mix of, you know, death but staying silent, or you can be a ghost, which is where you don't touch lights, you don't touch anything. It's all completely stealth, like a ghost would do. But then I'm not sure if picking up these things like the ashtray and stuff counts against your ghost because you're interacting with the environment. I never could understand that. You can always make a game request. I'm thinking about doing something where I have members and patrons select the games that we do as an incentive to become a member or a patron. Because, you know, they would in chance get to pick which game is next. So that's something I'm thinking about. If you guys like that idea, let me know, because I think that would be cool, because then I can have a smaller group of people saying, I like to see this, and they're the ones that are donating to the channel and helping it to grow, so I want to support that, you know. So let me know what you guys think of that.
I'll show you how it's done. If you pack it together too close, then the air won't feed the flames.
I should know better. My family used to be charcoal burners.
Oh, yeah? That's work you don't see much since the factories came.
Remember, in my playthrough, I didn't take out a single person, except for the ones that were mandatory, right?
Oh, come on. What?
I need to take him down quickly, quietly, and alive.
Because I was more going for the ghost playthrough. I always thought so too. I always thought killing anyone in any game is too easy because it doesn't require thought. Whereas getting around an enemy without them knowing you're there requires so much more thought and precision.
Why'd you kill this guard? He was barely older than you.
He was a guard, Garrett. Wrong place, wrong time.
You haven't changed, have you?
What's that supposed to mean?
Almost at 100 likes, everybody. Let's see us get to 200. We can do it.
Or good reason.
Through the power of love.
So basically it's okay when you do it, but not me. I see. I get it. But you know that guard? He's not gonna wake up later and follow our trail to cause trouble.
When any guards wake up, I'm usually long gone.
I hope you guys can hear me correctly because I can't see my levels. It didn't look like when she hit him that he should have been done for, but I guess because it's the claw, I guess that's what happened. Yeah, I always like to do this. I know you don't have to do this, but you guys understand that I role play when I do these games. So, to me, if I wanted to know that no one was going to see this body, right? No one was going to see it. I myself felt better about the stealth. I like to hide the bodies. There's absolutely zero reason to do this here, but it's just something that I feel better about, knowing that they're more in the dark. No one can see them as they're walking by. It just goes to the whole immersion of being stealthy. I'm all about immersion.
If you're so eager to leave, maybe I should go first.
Well, then you do the lick-pockin' then, women. Or did I say lick-pockin'? Yeah, then you do the lick-pockin'. I'm sorry, the pot licking. Wait, no, not... What is it called? Pickpocketing. Oh my god. I'm tongue-tied right now. Lock-picking. Lock-picking, not pickpocketing. What the hell am I talking about? Exactly, a no traces playthrough, essentially. Oh god, I'm probably gonna fail this section. I remember this section coming up. Let's see if I still got it. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. There you go. Throw it.
Huh? What was that? Anybody here? Hello? I'm fooling myself. It is nothing.
Holy shit, I just got caught. Oh my god, that was so close. Oh my god, was that so close. Wow. That was superiorly freaking close. I think I've done the Wolfenstein DLCs, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I've played all of the Wolfenstein stuff, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so there's an extra section here. So if I wanted to, I could literally just walk to the next section by going straight, or I could jump down here, which is what I'm going to do, and try to grab some extra loot. You don't have to do this. This is just a part of my, you know, perfectionism.
And? City Watch means honor and respect.
The thing is, sir, he believes that rat sack rumor about us.
Oh, does he? Then you pull his frigging nose out of his arse, right?
Oh, it missed. What?
Hey, who did that?
Silver! Thank you so much. Appreciate it, bud.
This is the Baron's watch. Someone there?
Okay, I gotta do this fast. I remember this section. See, this is what I was talking about. See, I gotta stand up. I gotta look at it to pick it.
There's nothing.
And then get down. Oh, crap. Oh my god, that was so close. Thank you so much, Silver. I appreciate it, bud. Alright, we made it.
Who did that?
Why don't you take a look?
So he's gonna turn that back on.
Step out. Go back where you came from.
Okay, I think I got a thing for this. Okay, so as soon as he leaves...
Then drag yourself back.
Fire just... How'd that happen?
Perfect. Okay. We made it out of there. First time go at this station. That's what I like to see, folks. I'm only assuming I got everything I needed to. I don't really 100% know if there's any more.
Anything, I suppose.
But we got it. We did it. Like I said, I think you can come back to this area later on in the game. Nice. Already at 114 likes. Again, our goal for this stream is to get to 200. Help us out. It really helps the algorithm, guys. I can't tell you how important leaving likes and commenting are. Just to be seen on YouTube.
You worried I might beat you to this thing? Fetch air, probably.
I'm worried you're gonna get us both
I bet you
killed.
there was probably some loot that you could get off of them on their back of them, but I didn't worry about it.
I can move faster, I can climb faster, I can...
You could kill faster and make mistakes faster. I get it. You're not in control.
That's why I'm better. Deal with it.
I don't think there is a tally
Let's just
counter
get the
for
job
all the loot in this level. I think... Yeah, I think this one specifically is just a prologue, so there's no like counter or whatever. Like, but in the chapter 1, the first mission coming up, that's when they start calculating all that.
I think we'll do it without this.
Remember when games used to have FMV sequences? They don't really... Honestly, it's really mostly in-game now, right? Like, there's not a lot of FMV sequences in games anymore. It's a lot of real-time graphics because the graphics are so good now.
After the primal stone.
Robes. Robes are always a bad sign.
Brothers Cornelius,
I'm not sure if any of this is copyrighted. I hope not, but
present the
that's what those
keys.
donations help to prevent me worrying about it, so...
Burn Northcrest.
Brothers of the Awakened, we are gathered here to usher this city into a new age. One of
Yes, I've already done
progress and
walkthroughs for the newer
industrial
Deus
enlightenment.
Ex games.
Let us
Yep.
begin the channeling of the primal. Sembla and Strakakan. Skamamakana.
Come on, let's go down there. This will be fun.
No. We're done here. Job's over.
What? Are you joking?
Something's not right. It's too dangerous. And you're not ready yet.
You know, I'm not a kid anymore. I can do this. I'm going down there with or without you.
Not without this, you're not.
Good cinematics, though, but a bit blurry.
Don't move!
And I think the cinematics are only in 30 frames. Let me look. No, actually, this cinematic I'm getting 235 frames in right now.
I'm slipping! Ah! Good! Give me the claw!
Yeah, I always thought that was so weird. Like, you saw that cinema, right? And it just cuts off right there. It's like the producers were like, "All right, guys, you got to release this game now. Not tomorrow, right now." And the producers had to, or the developers had to cut off the end of that or something. It just didn't have a proper cut. And then all of a sudden you're here. So it was a little confusing how all that worked out.
Hey! Looks like he's waking up. Come on. Stop slacking. We gotta get him in the city before they call the lockdown.
Pace yourself, boy. We just need to get him to the clock tower, safe and sound, and then we'll be rosy.
Where's this car going?
Baker's and Stone Market.
Was I talking to you? Hey! Get moving! Fucking beggars.
Makes you miss the old watch.
Yeah, the first mission's really cool. I really like this first mission. I didn't like the second mission as much, but I really did enjoy this first one here.
Stop the nightmare! The gloom's getting worse.
Everywhere except Oldale. Someone should do something.
Nobody gives a shit about us, boy. You'll learn that soon enough.
Thank you, Paul, for the super chat. I appreciate it, bud.
All cares about is progress. You want to see more of these bloody pipes everywhere? You are the boss. That's enough. Do you? That's not food for our bellies. That's not medicine for the sick. You don't think you're safe because you got a job shoveling shit for the rich. The Baron has a noose for every one of us. But change is coming. Orion is going to bring change. The Baron will burn. See? See? They're scared of the truth.
Keep your head down.
You there! Who are you speaking with? Stop!
I'm just trying to think what else came out around this time with Square Enix, right? What else came out? And isn't this like a week later and he's still in the same clothes and he doesn't know what the hell's going on? I can't remember the entire thing of it.
I'm at the clock tower. Clear my head.
All right, chapter 1,
get away!
lockdown, ladies and gents. All right, I'll do my best to look. Obviously I'm not gonna pick up everything. Just know that. I don't even remember how to do certain stuff in this game. It's almost like I'm playing it for the first time again. So I thought I saw something shiny over here. There it is. Alright, so that's how I'm going to get up. LT does it. Okay. I think this is the chapter where you you go through the little like area where you can steal a lot of crap. I don't remember it all. Like I said, it has been quite a while. Health. Hold up to open the inventory, press A to consume. My health is already full. Oh, looks like my dad's just landed. All right. Thank the Lord. He just texted me that his airplane landed back in the great state of Ohio. All right, let's keep going. Oh yeah, I remember this section here. Guys, I'm going to be failing probably quite a bit. Just to let you know, like I don't think I'm going to do everything perfect. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to Demetrius. I remember back in 1999 when you got your first PC and Thief and Deus Ex came out of a double pack. Yeah, I think I remember that. Then you got Mech Warrior 4 and a week later played on MSN. What was MSN? I remember the only MSN that I remember is an MSN Messenger. So I'm not sure what MSN is. Let me know what MSN is in the comments. Yeah, but see, Thief and Deus Ex were definitely sold together. The originals. Because they were very similar in a lot of ways, especially when it came to the stealth. Like, emphasis on stealth. Oh, the MSN had a game service? I don't even know if I really remember that. But you're definitely probably right, I'm sure. Alright, so if I'm not mistaken, we can get into this room. And we're going to try to do it. I don't think I did it for my first playthrough. I think I did it on the second one.
Shutting the city up like this won't stop the gloom spreading.
The watch have locked down Stone Market. But when did I ever let a lock hold me back?
Okay, I hope this guy doesn't see me. I think there are guys that you can... MSN Gaming Zone, okay. I don't know if I really honestly remember that, so... I almost freaking got caught right there like an idiot. I didn't know he was going to turn around that fast. Holy crap. All right, well, we made it so far. Lots of places to explore and things to do. So yeah, I spent a lot of time on MSN Messenger back in the day. That was something I really, really loved to do. Do any of you, I'm going to date myself here, but any of you obviously remember AOL, Instant Messenger, and ICQ, where you didn't have a name. Well, I think maybe you could put a nickname or something, but your thing was like a number. You had like a big, long number. ICQ Messenger, Yahoo Messenger, I mean, the list goes on and on. Now, I think there's actually more loot that you can get if you go past the guy. So you know the guy that's going back and forth there? If I'm remembering, I'm just remembering this all off of my memory. I haven't played this. There's an area around where the other guy is, and I think there's more loot around there. Maybe like a tiny bit or something. I don't 100% remember, though. I think you can get caught by this guy. So what I'm going to do is... See, there's another way around that, see? Yeah. Now I remember. Okay.
What happened to the sloop subs?
The only thing is I don't know where the other guy is. Oh, he doesn't. Okay, he doesn't even have anything on him.
I'm getting sick. I know it.
I can't tell. Is that something over there? No. I don't think... We're not going to worry about it. Or should I say I'm not too worried about it? So there's two ways up. I think that's the way to go. But then there's also this over here. Let's see what this one leads. I don't know if I remember. Man, I don't even know if I got that before. I just noticed that. I may have missed that the first time. You know, I've never been a Linux guy, so I don't really know too much about the Linux system, but I know a lot of people do like Linux system. If I remember correctly, there's a little thing. They used to mask loading screens in this game. So how they masked the loading screens was simple. Grab ladder. Where is this? Where's a... Oh, that's the ladder. Okay. So the loading screens was essentially like you go through these little sections here.
Quiet when used the right way. Aaron made this thing sound noisier than it is.
See right there? That's like one of those kind of, it's a fake loading screen, essentially. So yeah, you climb, you go through this little area, it loads in the next area. You'll see these throughout this game a lot. I got familiar with Linux when I had my RetroPie, because it ran off of Linux.
What are you looking at?
Price on that jeweled mask. Be enough to feed 100 squawking mouths for a year.
Don't you go catching a conscience.
All right.
The jewelers to get around these gates.
I'm gonna save here.
Besides that.
All right, so this it looks like it's a very small area.
It hurts.
But this is like a very deep, very deep little area right here. I think, and I'm just going off of my memory here. I think if you go behind you, there's like this underground place that you can go in. Obviously you can go over there. That'll right there will probably get you into the main area.
I'm freezing.
All right, let's drop down. I think it's on this side.
Doesn't feel safe.
Like I said, I honestly don't know where every little last...
What happens to beer these days needs all the flavor it can get.
Hold on, my dad is sending me some messages, so I just want to make sure I get them. He says he left his car keys on my bed. No, he didn't. In your suitcase. Nice try. We were freaking out saying, "Son, make sure I put my keys in my on my suitcase before we leave." And so I made sure he did that. And so he's trying to play me for a fool. So you can't play me. Oh, who do you think you are? Yeah, right down there. Yep. Oh, I miss games like this, guys. We need more stealth games. Good news, though. We've got Sniper Elite 5 coming up next month. I am super excited, and I hope all of you are as well. I could have swore I saw something shiny right here. There it is. So I am super excited for that. I hope you all are as well. I believe this just takes you... Let's see here. Is there anything? Like I said, it's really dark, so sometimes it's hard. I do like the jumping system here. You can't jump like normal. You just press LT when you get to an area that will allow you to jump. I like that. I think that feels better. I know what a lot of people are going to say, yeah, but you don't have an actual jump button. And that's okay. If the gameplay really doesn't require you to have it, I mean, I'm totally fine with that. And I don't really remember what's around the corner, so I'm taking my time here. Oh, I should have... Okay, we're okay. Always peek through the doors first. I will tell you this, guys. There is a game that I do want to finish that has been a few years in the making that I haven't continued. That was right when this game came out, honestly. So back in 2014, I started Thief Deadly Shadows, and I did about maybe the first 4 or 5 missions. Then this game came out, and I started playing that, and then didn't play any more of Deadly Shadows. I would love to get back into doing more Deadly Shadows. At some point, I need to download the game again. Hopefully my save is still loaded in the cloud. I think that would be really fun to continue that adventure. I will, Elegant, yes, but I will be doing Sniper Elite. I'm going to stream Sniper Elite a little bit, but Sniper Elite is a walkthrough. I think everybody knows that when it comes to those type of games, those games are walkthroughs. So essentially what I probably will do is I'll stream a Let's Play of learning the map, learning, you know, the area, because these Sniper Elite games are these huge sandbox areas where you get to learn about stealth and try to learn the routes and patterns of the guards and sneaking around. So I'll do all of that, maybe in streams for each level, and then go back and record in the highest quality 4K, set up to max, all of that, and do the walkthrough completely stealthy. Let me know if that is okay with all of you out there. We got a new map here. And now we're, I believe, on that other side. See? Yeah. Essentially just went from one side to the other. That's where we started. There's the blue thing right down there, and as you can see, it's just another way around. So the game gives you plenty of options, people. I love that mechanic where you can go from one side to the other. Very cool. I'm not sure if this is a timed... Does anyone remember if these levels are timed for a bigger score? That I don't remember. I want to say no. Don't really remember where anything is here. I think there's a few ways to get into this area. Aha! That's why I'm glad I looked up. So I already know the way to get in. But I believe there is some loot on these guys out here. Of course, I risk myself getting caught. See, there's even more ways up. See, there's a little thing there that you can do. Obviously, you can take an arrow and knock that on him, probably. See how he's got a bunch of loot on him? So let me just take a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds. That's not really a lot of time. Now, I'm taking a risk right here, and that is mainly because I don't know if he's going to see me right here or not. All right, we did it. Nice. Yes. So I can pick this lock. There's also, as you can see right there, another way in. I think I'm gonna pick this lock because isn't there something down here? Yeah, there's like a painting that you can get some big time jewels in this area, I think. But I don't think I want to do it until I see him. I don't... There he is, okay.
Few guards, residents upstairs. Stealing the mask shouldn't be a problem.
All right, so we are in here. I'm going to save again. I just like to save. I don't know when the, you know, when the auto saves are or checkpoints and stuff like that. Let's see what this guy does. So he goes from there to there. I think I was able to figure out. Like I said, if I take out this light, it's going to change my stealth. But that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. I'm going to go ahead and do it.
Cousin, I half expect us to join the cause of settlers laughing about
Fire arrow. So, I think when I did this walkthrough, I did this without taking him out.
Benefit richly.
And it was just a simple matter of going back and forth.
Guards to grave holes.
And right there's, yeah, it's behind the painting.
Where was I? Benefit richly. So for the madam, I made a gilded copy, set with the very finest glass, befitting a whoremonger. Oh, come on! Works my fingers to the bone. Yes. The real money is in the original piece. I'll keep close in my workshop till you find a buyer outside this reeking city.
An original and a copy. A nice scam, Lygrove. Good of you to write it down for me.
Oh, okay, I don't know. Okay, I think it's in the letter I just picked up, right? Let's see, what did I just pick up? $739.
I need a drink.
Oh. Sorry, that scared me a little bit. Don't mind if I do.
Extravagant than my usual masks. One for the collection. Never know when I'll be invited to a ball. I'll see
Good thief always closes back up.
An upstairs window should get me over that gate.
All right. So technically, we have got what we need. I mean, essentially, we could literally exit the map, but then there are still so many places and so many things to see here, right?
All that well.
Like, I think there's even more loot. I see one there. So you play this whole game of going back and forth with him. And you're only doing that because
I should get more sleep.
you don't want to take him out. Because if you take him out, then that changes what ending you can get. Not ending, but ending for the level. Knockout. You could go through the entire game without knocking someone out. Is what I'm trying to say.
Same nightmares every night.
Oh my god, just in time. You see what I'm saying?
Doesn't feel safe.
It's
on the
crazy,
streets.
right? And there's one more. I don't know if I'll be able to get that one. It's pretty close to him. I don't know. Let's see here.
Night's
All right,
going
so if I
on
go in there,
forever.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. That's not a lot of time, right?
It hurts.
And there's that. Clearly, I could have taken him out right there.
It's cold out tonight.
I could use some type of distraction, so I could throw... I think even throwing stuff changes everything as well. I don't know. See, you don't know if there's going to be something inside that over there.
Something feels wrong. Oh, candle went out. Hope that's not there.
Someone go ahead and go. I don't... Like I said, I'm not trying to get everything.
Someone there? Well? Answer me!
Alright, so if you want to continue on, you just got to go upstairs. Simple as that.
This is torturous. He's still around.
I heard him. I don't know if he comes up here. I'm gonna assume I'm clear. Okay. See? I think you have to worry about the ground as well. Alright. I can turn this light off. I don't see... Yep, I see one right there. Okay. Check this out. I do remember a lot of these things. There's a guard sleeping in here, if I remember. Yep. Like I said, they really laid out this first level. Very, very fun. I remember, you guys remember in my walkthrough, I played Ring Around the Roses with this guy in here? So there's a guy who comes back and forth.
I hate that friggin' bird. Goes crazy every time someone makes a noise. If I had a lady like his upstairs, I would not let the bed go cold.
Okay, he does...
All these beauties. I'd lift one myself if I didn't need the job.
Oh, there we go. I just... Wait, no, that's a... No, there is something there. I gotta pick that up. Yeah, I did a little bit of Mad Max a while ago.
Jesus, so quiet now.
Okay. Hang on. Love you, baby. Are you leaving? Okay, cool. Okay, alright. Love you. We'll get back up here. Alright, quick. We're back here.
Touch of
coffee milk before bed should do it.
If he's got this on show, what else has he got locked away?
Now, this is where I get to play Ring Around the Rosie with this guy.
Wish there was a sloop stall nearby. I wonder if I should check on his wife. Value of all this is... Shit, maybe life as a lifter isn't so bad.
And trying to do this.
Wish there was a sloop stall nearby.
Nothing in the right side, so.
Brass hammers to walk the streets these days.
Remember, it's an art form to try to remember all of this.
Something feels wrong.
Again, it is a freaking art form to do this without taking them out. Oh, there's a pick lock there too. I don't think I have enough time on this round. I'll get it on the next one. Again, this is how I did it before. I'm pretty sure, although I probably had a better route to do it in less times, I think. Essentially, this is what I did though. Just playing Ring Around the freaking Rosie with this guy.
Same nightmares every night.
Okay. Now I cannot for the love of me remember if I can do the same thing to this guy or not. I don't know if I can actually get up and just take it. I can't remember.
It's cold out tonight.
Okay, so here you got to be careful. Let me explain why. Let me grab this first. If you get it wrong, if you get the pick locking wrong, you'll make a noise and it'll wake him up. There might be something else there. Yeah. Okay.
What's happening?
See what I mean? This is a hard one.
Sleepover.
I can knock him out and it might make it a little bit easier. And I can hide his body in there. We'll go ahead. We haven't knocked anyone out. Let's go real slow. Very, very tiny spot that allows you to do this correctly. So you got to find it and stay there. Got it. Okay.
I'll take this.
I don't know. God, he's got to be coming back through here soon. I probably could go through the door, but I don't want to open the door in front of him. Although I probably could.
I'll be glad when this is all over.
All right. We did it, ladies. Ladies and John. I can't remember if I actually looked at these. I probably did. Okay, it's alright if I forget something. We did it. There's still a bird up here, I believe. God, I can't believe I remember so much of this. Oh. Sleeping on the job.
Opium at a party or opium alone?
Oh, man, I feel so nervous. I know, when it comes to stealth games, being nervous is exciting, and it's what I want. This is how you should feel when you're trying to be stealthy. I don't even know if I can... L-O freaking L. Oh my god, I can't remember. How dare they put a bird right next to that? Mean developers?
This is my way out, but once I drop down, there's no coming back.
There's no coming back, there's no coming back to me now. Oh, no one left any surprises. No one left an amber turd in there. Gosh, I mean, I got a lot of stuff. I don't see anything else sticking out in my mind. So... I think that's good enough for now, let's be honest. We did as much as we could, right? Yeah, no, I almost had a grumpy there, but I decided to keep pressing on and not get too nervous, you know? Guys, we're almost at 200 likes. That was our goal for this stream. You are all awesome. Thank you from the bottom of my farts. And trust me, you don't want to be at the bottom of them. So I'm told. I'll turn it on. I don't see anything in here. Nice, platinum AC2, awesome.
The old man remembers.
Good job, bud.
Flame so bright, night became day. Or was it smoke so thick, day became night?
Well, I read that before the Baron was born, the city was in war.
Read it, did you? Oh, bloody friggin' dark. Nothing like being there, is it? The streets have seen all manner of shit. Fires, blades.
Don't forget the war.
It was with Black, all right? More of a squabble than a war.
Watch Allie. Don't make this step
The
like
shit pile we're in now. You'll feel, buddy.
Wonder if the Baron will do something.
Word goes, we're getting orders to arm anyone who shares the
Careful. She's off to fetch the piss pot.
Piss pot.
We locked the gates, you fog skull. I hope someone still some trouble. I'll put them in place.
They say old what's his name's gone down.
Oh, it smells terrible around here.
People love.
When was the last time anyone saw his face?
Chewing coffee.
From up Eastport way, right?
Okay, I think there is a pickpocket on him.
Clogged with the drowned. Right. Giant spoon.
Hey, come on. I just ate some of that bullshit stuff.
Doesn't look like they're moving though, so I might not be able to get it anymore. I don't know.
We spend more time catching our breath instead of thieving lifters.
That's why you want to nice.
There it is. I can't tell if there's anything on him. It doesn't look like it, at least from here. You guys see anything shining down there? I don't see anything. Okay. You gotta love the music in this, right? Alright, I mean, there could have been something I missed along the way. I do apologize, but I wasn't expecting to get every item, I think. Alright, let's see how we came out. We got Ghost. 45 of 60 loot. That's quite a bit of loot. 5 pockets picked. See, this is what I'm talking about. Look, none of this. Lift all. We only did 73% of all loot items. You can see just how much loot there is in these, right? No times detected, no threats killed, no 2 suspicions raised. A suspicion means the first level of, you know, like, is something there? But it doesn't mean they know you are there. It just means it is something there. Now, notice how I have a little bit of gray, which is opportunist. So when you take out lights, I believe, that is what the opportunist means. So, mostly Ghost. I don't know how I would even begin to fathom getting a 100% Ghost. As taking out lights sometimes is very effective when you're trying to do stuff. Because remember, if we were remember when we were down on that bottom, like, basement type of area floor, and we were trying to break into the safe and we needed the numbers and stuff, that guy went back and forth on about a 5 to 6 second time. Right, so he would be on the left desk for 5 seconds, then he'd be on the right desk for 5 seconds, and he'd go back and forth. That's not really enough time without taking that light out, because you don't have enough time to do the twisting and the turning without him seeing you. So you kind of, if you want to grab that, you kind of have to take out that light there. Otherwise, you would need to do some type of distraction, like maybe get him upstairs by throwing a bottle. But then if you do that, will that opportunist suspicion be raised doing that as well? So that's what I'm saying when it's somewhat hard to understand what is considered opportunist and what is not considered opportunist. But I love that they put a lot of thought into it and gave you the option of playing how you want to play. And that is the biggest thing for me, is always getting the option of playing how you want to play. I think, you know, every game that requires stealth should have a system like this. Hey Yannick, how you doing, bud? And here we are inside our boudoir. Star of Yodelay, 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 hee-hoo. That's obviously not what it is, but I wish there was audio diaries, but I mean, I understand back in this time period, there's not audio diaries. I'm not really 100% sure exactly what time period. I know it's probably 1800s, right? But I don't know what time in the 1800s, you know, because there are some games that have audio files for games in the 1800s, like The Order 1886, which is a game I kind of want to play again. So let me know if you guys would like to see another like line of Let's Play stream-wise of The Order. It's a short game, so we could probably do it in 1 or 2 streams, and I think it would be really fun. I've been wanting to play that game again, because it's still, in my opinion, one of the best graphical type games, and I love the story. It's so much fun. So this is where you can stash your supplies. Oh, it says take item. Incapacitates, causing mild nausea and difficulty breathing. That's interesting. Huh, cool. I don't think I really ever used this feature. You gotta hide bodies, yeah. Unique loot 2 of 9. Yeah, but how do you open it? I mean, I can climb it. Well, what's the point of climbing it? I want to open it. See, that doesn't have my original saves. I think I would have to go to the computer I originally played it on. Maybe they didn't have, they might have not had, because this is not the original computer I played this game on. So I don't think they had cloud saves back in 2014 when I played this. Possibly? I don't know. So, to my recollection, I can't remember. That's the only thing I can think of is why I don't have access to my saves. Or to my old saves. Unless I go back to the computer when I originally played it, and I don't have that one anymore. Earbud, I need to look back at the video and see how many people wanted me to do a Winter Ember walkthrough, and if enough people said and requested it, I might do it. Because it was pretty fun.
Jennifer.
Beautiful, huh? I really love the look of this game. What's up here? I don't even remember. Probably nothing. Like, I know the colors are not really, you know, kind of out there. Everything looks very bland. But, I don't know. This, you know, I think I like this game a lot more than other people did. And it had a city. It had an open world type of city, which I think they did pretty well. There are buildings you can go into, there are things to steal, there are side missions to do, and it doesn't feel like it's too open world. You know what I mean? Where today's tropes of games are just a complete open world made from scratch, and then the missions are made inside it. Where this feels like the missions are level-based, with this open area to get to them.
Sure of it, not the gloom. In 2 days, send men to claim his property for the crest, and have them bring a car.
Atmosphere is just so beautiful. You can literally go anywhere you want, guys. I mean, this world is your oyster. The only thing I find very weird is you can't go anywhere on the main floor. You can't like travel via the down there because they're all out to get you. Every single person that you see is literally out to get you. In my opinion, that doesn't, you know, honestly make a lot of sense. I don't remember why, story-wise, it's that way. You know, it just doesn't... That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. The fact that you can't do certain stuff. I don't know if there's anything up here or not. Let me look at the map. Is there a map here? Yeah. Tells you where you need to go. You can just see how big this area is. Oh, there's the bank. So if you wanted to do... The bank was a... side mission that you could do, the bank heist. I did a video on that one as well. That was a fun little side mission. You see how there's just a lot of places to go, and you're not restricted really. You can just go and have fun. I think there's a building you can climb into. You don't want to go down there, like I said before.
End up a rat show if I'm not careful.
10 North Crests we've had. 10! And this one's the worst of the lot.
You can't blame him for the gloom.
Oh? How about that his watch are thugs in uniforms?
I don't know. You listen to him talk? He believed in what he was doing. Running this place takes a firm hand. He wanted to improve things.
You see what I mean?
He's so proud of
There's
his
so many
but him
places.
and his firm hand haven't crossed the river in a year. Like I said, worst of the lot.
And all of them have like secret windows that you can climb through. Like, see right there, there's a window that you can... I'm not sure how to get...
Night's going on forever.
Oh, I see. Okay. Now, do I have a rope arrow? I don't, see? There's focus. What was the focus mean? I don't even remember. So you'd climb up there, then you could jump over to there? Or you would do the rope thing over to there so you can get into that room? Yeah, but you'll be coming back, essentially coming back through these areas multiple times.
I need to sleep.
Want to head over to the burret?
In a bit. Oh! That piss they sell might wash the taste of sloop from my mouth.
You know me, every time I see something shiny. And as I said before, there's a guy you get side missions for. See, I think this is a window you can climb in. Did you see the little air hitting it? And then you see the thing. Yeah.
What's the third offense, Gage? The noose. I thought third offense was lockup. Lockup? You want to fill ourselves with boomers?
I never really consider myself a completionist of video games because my ADHD just really, honestly, does not allow me to be that. I can 100% complete missions, tiny missions, but I'm gonna sit here and tell you right now, you're never, ever gonna see me 100% complete an open world game. Very rarely. I think I did it one time, and honestly, that was because I just got back from deployment for a year, and they gave me a month off. So I sat and I played Assassin's Creed Revelations and Brotherhood. I had completed Brotherhood at that time when I got back from Afghanistan, and I did 100% of it because I hadn't played that game in such a long time, and I was just getting back from deployment. So I really took a lot of effort into playing that game, and I completed all of it. Other than that, it's hard for me to do 100% completion of these big open world games. I just can't get my ADHD just doesn't really allow my mind to do that. And it sucks because I wish I could. There are so many great channels out there that I strive to be because they're able to do those 100% things on those games, and I just can't get myself to do it because my mind will not allow me. It just won't. Can only play certain games for a certain amount of time before I'm like, okay, I gotta move on to something else. So games like this, like Thief, and they're smaller type of games, even though it's got a smaller open world, it doesn't take as long to do. But a game like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, like, I could never, my mind, I could never, ever, ever 100% a game like that. I can't do it. It doesn't make sense. Because, again, it's too big for me. It is. I can't focus my mind on it for long enough. So I gotta have something to do in between it, like maybe go back and forth. If I had like 2 games, and then I would say to myself, okay, these are the 2 games that you're playing, stick to these 2 games, I could go back and forth, and I would probably be able to do something similar to that. If I could focus on those specific 2 games, I might be able to achieve that type of goal. But if I was just focusing on one game, it's not going to happen. Not a big, huge open world game, unless, for one, there was like a lot of views. Let's say I was getting thousands and thousands of views. People were seriously enjoying it. It was amazing. Everybody loved it. So much people were like, oh my god, this is great. I want you to continue. Please don't stop this. Please, please, please. I think I could probably motivate myself and get above the ADHD. But if there's not as much interest in it specifically, it's hard for me to stay focused on it. It really is. I hate that about me, but it's not something you can just, you know, turn on and off. It's hard. It's hard having ADHD and being the way that I am, having a channel. I mean, I really think that this channel could be so much bigger than it is if I was able to focus and do those types of things. Only I was able to do that. I really honestly 100% think this channel could be so much more, and I think one of the things that makes this channel lack is the fact that I can't. V-Dub, thank you so much. Been following since your OG Pandora Tomorrow uploads from years ago. Man, doesn't that feel like so long ago? Man. Keep doing your thing, Strain. Appreciate your content. Well, I thank you so much, V-Dub. Glad to have you in here all these years later, and I hope you're doing well, man.
I think a tooth is coming loose.
My love to you and your family. Thank you. What is this here? New instructions. See, they tell you, you know, the Thief Taker General, you can go into his house, I think, and do some fun stuff.
Something feels wrong.
Letter openers. I can't believe how popular they were back in the 1800s. I'm glad they were able to help you, Tito, man. That's one of the main reasons I've always done this content. It's not just to buy time and to do something to busy myself. a lot of it is to help everyone out. I mean, seriously. You know what? I mean, a lot of people can say one thing or another, but honestly, I mean, the only reason my channel exists is to help, is to teach, is to learn myself, to overcome things in myself that I wouldn't be able to do on my own. And that's just 100% a complete honesty. I originally started this channel just to, I don't know, just interact with people. I've always been an introvert in my life. Just like some of my own family members are introverts, and then other, like my dad is an extrovert, so he likes to get out, he likes to stay busy and do stuff, and he can't sit still. He just wants to keep, you know, he wants to live his life till his last dying breath. I want to live my life to my last dying breath, obviously, but I'm an introvert. I'm so shy. If you knew me, you know, personally, and you were here in the area that I'm in, you would clearly see that I'm an introvert. I'm a person that likes to be quiet, likes to stay inside, doesn't talk much, just focuses on what he's trying to do, although it's hard to focus because I have ADHD. But that's who I am personally. When I get to be on YouTube, I get to be someone else. Someone else that's not me. Sorry, I'm gonna get a little sad here as I start to think about this stuff, but someone else, you know, it's like you're in a play. It's like you're an actor, right? You have the real you, and you're, I wouldn't say I'm ashamed of the real me, but the real me is not someone that can do the things Center Strain can do. So when you see me and you see, you know, me joke and laugh and do all of this stuff, I wish I could say that that's the real me, but it's not the real me. It's the persona that gets to come out of me. It's the character that gets to come out of me because I get to hide behind this TV or behind this internet, behind this computer. So the real me isn't necessarily as outgoing as Strain is. So when I get to put on this persona and come out and see you all and do this stuff, it really is a different me. It's the same me as far as love and who I am and generally inside, but the persona that you see is not 100% correct. It's not, I'm not this outgoing guy who can, exactly, we all have our public masks and our private masks, and I wish I could be as outgoing as that persona is, but it's just not me. I can't do it. I don't have it in me. But I'm so happy about this persona that we've created here with Center Strain 01, because I get to feel like I'm somebody. I get to feel like I'm out there. I'm living the life that I've always wanted to live. I've always wanted to be an outside person. I've always wanted to be someone that can do the things that I myself can't do. I'm too afraid to. Like, and so this is just, it's a mic, you know, it's a mic for me to speak, to talk, to love, to express myself. That's what it is. Obviously, like I said, there's still me in Center Strain 01. Don't get me wrong. I've always been honest with you people on who I am. So, well, I don't mean it when I say Center Strain is not me. I mean it that he is the part of me that I wish I could have in my personal life. So, it's still me, but I'm one way or another, I'm just too scared to let that part out of me in my real, you know, in real life. All right, so here we go. We got Darkened. Let's see here. Darkened did $20 donation. Hey, Strain. Nice to see you playing stealth games. I have ADHD and taking meds helps quiet my mind. Have you tried taking meds to help you focus? And also, you should try Elder Scrolls for Morrowind, Stealth Assassin Focus Only. I've actually played Morrowind. It's fun. But again, it's that type of big open world game that it's very hard for me to play. I played a lot of Elder Scrolls Oblivion back in the day because I just really, really enjoyed it. I played a lot of that back in the day. And it looks like we got a tip from JD, but I don't see it. Just tip $5. Thank you so much, JD. I appreciate it as well. I'll be quiet here for this cutscene, and then we'll talk about this stuff a little bit more when it's over.
I would have went for the pickle jar, Basso. A lot more weight.
Garrett. Shit. I see you still can't work a door. You don't come to see me, you don't write. I thought both you and Aaron had been killed in the mansion attack. Where the hell have you been?
I don't know.
You don't know. Fine. Forget it. Far be it for me to pry about where you've been for the last fucking year. I don't have time for this. Especially with the Baron's new duty on opium, thanks to this gloom sickness, not to mention the Thief-Taker General's black tax, squeezing us entrepreneurs.
If you got a job for me, let's hear it.
Are you sure you're up to it? Okay, so here's the gig. I need you to obtain a ring for me.
Getting married?
Never again. You mangy bird. I swear one day I'm gonna have you made into a hat.
And lose the brains of the outfit?
I'm running out of fingers.
Good job, Basso. Good job.
Yeah, right. Belongs to a guy named Cornelius Greaves, one of those hoity-toity types who doesn't have any shit on his boots. Here you go.
What's the catch?
He's dead.
I'm a thief, Basso, not a grave robber.
Only recently deceased. My sources say he never took the ring off.
Doesn't seem much of a challenge.
Challenge. We'll be getting to him before the Carters pick him over. Rumor has it they've been taking bodies to that old,
Well, we got another donation in, so I'll go ahead and talk and make sure you get your good shout out here. So VDub, again, thank you so much for the $10 donation. Your channel is definitely helpful and entertaining, even for games I won't play. Watching your walkthroughs is a great way to experience games without playing. Love having a meal and viewing. Much love. Thank you so much. There's some people I like to do that with as well. Mostly, there's a few like I love watching the completionist because he gets to complete games that I don't ever have that opportunity to do. So I love that as well. But thank you so much again for another donation. I really appreciate it. But going back to what the previous donation had said before JT, was the meds. I can't take meds. I have a bad heart, and there are medications that I can't take in risk of, obviously, So I can't take any medication for my ADHD, and it's gotten worse throughout these years. It used to be I was just a very fast-oriented type of guy, metabolism, running around all the time, skinny, loving life. I could handle the ADHD then. It wasn't too bad, but as I get older and as my body changes and now my back is bad and I have more health problems, ADHD tends to hurt even more. I get in these states of depression, and I think a lot of people on this channel, one thing that maybe brought you here is because you've been depressed one day or another, or a time period or something, and someone on this channel, maybe myself or someone else included in the community, was able to help you through those times. And that's one of the biggest proud moments that we have on this channel is when someone says, hey, Strain, I was having a rough time during this period, and your walkthrough of this game or something like that helped me out. Those types of comments mean so much to me because, I have my own depressions and I have my own problems. And when I put out these videos and you sit there and you tell me that they helped you, that is exactly what those comments do for me. So essentially in a way, we're literally helping each other. Feedback is always something that is so important in humans because it's so hard to live alone. Some people out there can live alone. They don't need to rely on anyone else. They don't need love. They don't need anything. I understand there are people out there like that, but that's not me. I I want interaction with people. I want to know that something I have done has helped, or I want to let someone know that something that they have done has helped. That communication makes us human, makes us different than every other species on this earth. Yeah, other species talk and communicate with each other, but let's be honest, humans are something completely different. And we're just able to communicate, and we're able to do these things that are so amazing, and that we can build each other up. Why do you think we, as a human race, we've been able to get stronger and stronger and smarter because of all of this? And seeing those comments really, really, really make it so much easier to have that motivation to go on, to know that what I just did or something I've done has helped. And that is a huge motivation thing. So, you know, it's really great when that happens. Hey, what's up, Green? Hopefully you're doing well, bud. All right, we'll get back to it and we'll answer some more stuff after.
Foundry near Cinderfall? Crawling with the Baron's guards for some reason. Now, best way to that place is through the old chapel. And, don't screw this up, Garrett. Some of us still need to pay our dues.
You can't tax what you can't catch.
Yeah, get out of here. And you use the door? Please?
Now, you get side missions from him, so...
Still. It's good to see you.
I saw some of your scores. I was on the PlayStation 4 version on my PS5 earlier, and I looked through some of the lists of the challenges and stuff, and I saw some of Green's scores on there that have played this game. So I know you really enjoyed it back in the day as well.
Over here. I have something for you.
Like I said, I always enjoyed this game. I know a lot of people, you know, they said, oh, you know, this game, it's nothing like the original, and I get it. I get the complaints. It's more mainstreamed. It's less, you know, it's less open-ended as the other one is, where they put you in an environment and you went and you did what you wanted. I get that. More focus on story here, but still, man, it's so fun.
If you're looking for extra coin, I got some jobs you can help me with. Best contracts in the city.
See, look, we got 5 jobs available. These are so cool. Willie's Golden Watch. JT. Strain has a nice narrative voice.
Tries to charge a full gold piece for her stories.
You know, one thing I've always wanted to do in my future, I don't even know how to ever get into something like this, is to be a voice actor. I've always felt
I've lost a fortune to the black tax, Garrett. Take a job and help your old friend out.
I've always felt that I've had the type of voice that could probably do it, but I just don't know how to get into it. So if anyone is in that industry, let me know, because I would really enjoy.
I know a pinchcock.
I don't care what type of game or medium it's in. I just want to try it, see what it's like.
For her stories.
All right, so what do we got here? I don't know if they have like difficulties on them. Steal the Thief manuscript. Meet
I've
Hector in his workshop.
Black tax, Garrett. Take a job and help your old friend out.
Why don't we try Sick Willie? All right. Sick Willie deserves everything that's a-coming to him. He used to lord it all over Black Fur with his gold pocket watch, but he still cheated his whores out of coin every chance that he got. I reckon his days are numbered, sure enough, what with the gloom and his raging syphilis. And I want that watch before some lucky rager sneaks it. Ragger
You've got
snacks
some
it.
catching up to do, Garrett.
Here we go.
Over a pint.
Okay.
Maybe I'll even buy the first round. If you get caught, we never met.
All right.
Wonder what they put in the sloop.
Well, I'm... Okay, so where am I going here? Hold on, oops. I've never done a single side mission. There's a Sick Willie. Sick Willie! So I think it's better if we go out the other way, because this is the main. I think that's the main. That's the main one, yeah. So why don't we go out this way, and we're gonna head to this side mission. I've never done this side mission, so I think it'll be quite the adventure. Yeah, I would imagine it's pretty hard to get into and do. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that can use their voice for good. I'm just glad I get the chance to do it here, so I'm content with, you know, doing it on here and not, you know, feeling like I'm missing out on something. Mainly because, you know, I'm here. I'm doing it, essentially, you know? You know, maybe I'm not doing it in a professional manner, but at these days, I consider YouTube to be professional nowadays. It's not like it was before, you know? Where it used to be, how do you say, no one consider it as like a real job. You know what I mean? It's not like that anymore. Like, people consider this real, and they look at it in a manner of it being like an actual thing to do. And I'm just so happy about that, because it means that people are taking this more seriously, and that's a good thing.
It's cold out tonight.
Alright, so we got to get over here. I'm assuming we're going the right way. I've never done this side mission, so this is brand new. I don't have any idea what the hell it is. So I think this is going to be quite fun.
Same nightmares every night.
Nope. I did not mean to do that. Thank God I didn't die. Health. There we go. I did not try to do that. Sorry about that. I tried to land on it, but... Hey, what's up, Lucas? How you doing, bud?
This place brings a new meaning to House of Ill Repute.
Like I said, I'm just not, I'm not sure what... Like, yeah, I could probably upload voice things on here, but how would I, you know, what would I need to do to get those people, you know, to be actually interested in it? And how, I don't even know how to get a hold of hiring a video game voice. You know, I don't know any of that stuff, and I'm not, like, too worried. It just would be a dream thing to do. I've always wanted to work in the gaming industry one way or another, but I'm also a realist in knowing that I'm very lucky to be able to do what I get to do here. And if I would have to give up what I do here to do that, I don't know if I'd want to. This is my passion right here. I don't want to lose it. I don't want to have to give up this to do something else. Like this, I gave up my full-time army job 16 years to do this. You know, I don't want it to go to waste. I want to keep doing it. I absolutely 100% love the opportunities that I get because of this. I don't want to lose it. But I got to do better. I got to do better at stuff. I got to do better at trying to get more members and all that. I got to do better. Can I just break that? I mean, honestly? Well, I haven't been able to see any of my Ubi contacts in such a long time because of COVID and everything, so it's like all of that stuff has changed, guys. I don't even deal with the same people anymore when it comes to Ubisoft as well. You know, people come, people go. I don't have the same contacts that I used to, you know. It all changes. Letter to Slick Willie. Willie, you bested me. You know I'm done you good. And got docks right off you besides. Pay up or send Jake Jocks on the habituals on a visit. He don't like people cheating him on his investments. I don't even know what the hell type of voice I was going for there. I didn't say I was good at location voices. Steal his golden watch. So there's... Let me look back in here again. Could that be the golden watch right there? I don't... Well, it's the most hardest glass I've ever seen in my life. Guys, I have no idea what accent that was. Don't ask me. Maybe there's a button under the... Whoa, hello! Great, now this video's demonetized because of a freaking ass cheek in a painting. Can't catch a break. Holy son of a Smikey! Oh my god!
Survived only by his sense of humor.
What the f... That literally just scared the bejesus out of me. That's not fair. Sheesh. What the hell was he doing up here, though? I don't understand. Someone brought him up here?
A nice piece. It should find a good price if no one knows where it's been.
Slick Willie! I know it's Sick Willie, right? Or I think. I don't know. So does that mean the mission is done? I guess that's it. You know, I had face cam on a few days ago, so it's not like I haven't been doing face cam. Well, where in the hell am I supposed to go? I thought I said it. I don't see it. It's not showing up. Well, I'm getting really, really low frames here. Like out of nowhere almost. What happened to my map that told me where to go? Like, it's not showing up anymore. Objectives. Oh, track. Okay. There we go. That's better. My bad.
baker closed down all of a sudden. His bread was stale, but at least it was bread.
Didn't you know? He was hanged for graven crimes or some such. You ask me, he was behind on paying his special taxes.
Hey, John.
So hungry.
Better to have full screen for the game, no face cam. See? You guys know. But I know that when you stream, people want to see the face so they can interact and feel closer. I get it.
My neck aches.
I get it. I really do. It's just, it's a comfortability thing, you know? Trying to get comfortable with having a face cam on all the time is... It's not something that's easy for everybody. I mean, not everybody looks as handsome as Green Team Captain.
There must be a way out of the city.
Hello? Is anybody in here? I'm just gonna steal a few items. No big deal.
Just waiting for Red Jenny to knock at my window.
I do have a Twitch. I've been wanting to get back into Twitch again. But yes, I do have a Twitch, CenterStrain01. All those links are in the description. Huh? Something just happened.
Tonight I'll find a dock frog with a good voice for lullabies.
What the hell? I don't know what just... Oh, I think if you go back... Yeah, you can't hit it again. I think all it did was just let me out. Yeah, because that was closed before and they couldn't get in there. That's all it was.
What happened to the sloop sellers?
Oh, if only I could jump. No, unfortunately I can't multi-stream. I would love to. I would multi-stream all the time. But again, Twitch, if you're affiliated or a partner, you're not allowed. And you could have your channel removed. Now, you can't have it removed on YouTube, but Twitch will remove your Twitch. And I don't want my Twitch to get removed, obviously. So, you know, I don't do that. I've always thought about streaming on Twitch full-time and then taking the streams and moving them over to YouTube. But, you know, that would cut out the interactions between all of us. Because not a lot of people leave comments. You know, like when this video or when this live stream becomes a video, not a lot of people are, you know, going to leave comments because a lot of you are actually, you know, you're in here watching it now and you're commenting, but those don't count. All the comments that you guys have done, they don't really count for the algorithm. So, you know,
You need something?
I've something for all your nefarious needs.
all right, so I think buy, sell. You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a knife. You can dodge a ball. Yeah, you definitely get the wrench, right? I never did any of these trinkets. What the heck is the focus for? I can't even remember, man. All right. Well, I don't see anything in here for... Cool. I don't think I ever did that. Oh, increased carrying capacity of poppies and food. There's no food. You can't buy food? How are you supposed to get health items if you can't buy them?
Always a pleasure.
If you can dodge traffic, you can dodge a ball. See the statistics. We completed 1 of 25 jobs. Completed client jobs. Although I didn't I complete a side mission? Although I don't see it on. Tells you your ghost. Lots of really cool things that it lets you know. Like, I don't think they do a good enough job at telling you who you can go up against and who you can't. As far as, like, enemies. Look at the shadows. They need to work on the shadows a little bit as well.
That's not how it went. The quack was giving him 2 pennies each for a study.
What's up here?
Well, he really got hacking. He could make more than we were getting paid.
Okay. Usually... Alright, so I think this is... Maybe... Yeah, because you can see, look. There's something inside there. You can clearly see that. So my guess is right now in the story, you're not allowed to go in here. But this will eventually end up being like a window or something that you can open. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense just to be right up here, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Great lighting, though.
That's the last of them.
There'll be more tomorrow. I'm starting to think they're the lucky ones.
Lucky, eh? Some of these gloomers bite off their tongues to make it stop. Some push in their eyes, or
I don't know if these guys are going to see me or not.
Nothing to do with this city.
Okay. Like I said, sometimes I just don't know.
The old chapel on Morningside. The court of the Queen of Beggars.
We got to get our microwave repaired because one of the fuses blew out. So the light fuse doesn't work anymore, and the vent fuse. So when you use the microwave, it no longer has the ability to vent, and that's not safe, clearly. So we've got to go through fixing this microwave, and unfortunately the microwave that we have is a microwave that's built into the wall. You know, it's like one of those that's above a stove. So it's gonna cost like $250 freaking dollars just for them to go inside. I mean, it's like, what kind of bad luck you have a freaking microwave, and that's something you use every single day go out. I mean, it's just, ugh, pisses me off. And we use that microwave all the time because it's what we heat up Ella's food in. So it's unfortunately not really safe to use right now, so... It would've been cool if you could play chess. Oh, now we have a wrench, yeah.
Good find.
I don't know, what are these things? It's just a plaque. I mean, why you gotta steal a freaking plaque, dude? Oh, this dude's a dick to plaques. Check my donations today.
It's a lonely night.
It's the best kind.
Garrett. You walk a path.
Well, let me look after this here.
Would wish.
That's the only one I know.
Quite.
The Queen of Beggars. Crikey.
You know
it's
what
the
they
Queen
say
of Beggars. She's gonna be begging for me
You
later.
know everything that happens in this city.
Not everything. Just the important things.
It was a while back. Was it a super chat?
What brings you here? Seeking my counsel?
A year ago, I was at the Northcrest Mansion. Something went wrong. What happened to me? What happened to
That was a
Aaron?
year ago? What the hell?
A year ago. Men who believed themselves to know best try to control something they didn't fully understand for their own ends.
What? Whoa, 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 whoa. When the hell did he do that? Hold on. Okay, I gotta stop the stream for that. Hold on just a second. Let me look at my OBS here. Okay, so John 531, JT 212, VDub 9, JT 5, Darken 20, VDub again another 10, Demetrius 2, Demetrius another 5, Paul Taylor. What the hell? That didn't show up in my PayPal. I didn't even know. Dude, I am so sorry. Oh my god, how did I miss that? How did I miss that? I'm gonna do all of these again. Thank you so much. I don't know how. I am so sorry I missed that. Thank you so much, Elegant. Thank you so much, Oliver. That's so weird. Why is it doing the sound for only one? I'm not sure why. Meta remembered it up, so I'm gonna put it on there too. I need to make sure I do these every stream that we do, is to show off the people that have remembered up, have rejoined the membership, because you know I truly appreciate it, and you deserve to have your name on there. So I'll put all these on there again, just because I want to make sure you guys are known. That is something I need to make sure that I do better of, because I mean, these are hard times for everyone, so just the fact that anybody is donating always, you know, should be able to get that shot out. Or shout out. Have all those come up. And I'll try to maybe get better at having something different than what you see on there. Because I can come up, I think, with some cooler donation things that pop up on the screen. That's, you know, you got to be better, Strain. You got to be better. You got to make sure everybody gets the chance to see the love and support on the channel.
We can all feel it.
That's your answer.
I try to read through the chat as much as I can. Sometimes I do
after
forget.
the
You're
accident, they thought you were dead. But you were not dead. So we healed your broken body and brought you from the city to keep you safe while we waited. But then, just after the gloom started, something began to wake you. It was time for you to return home. This city grows sick. It will tell you all in time, if you choose to listen. Careful, Garrett. There are worse things in the shadows than you.
I heard something. Was that a new subscriber or something? Or hold on, let me click this thing so I can see it. I just heard something. Oh, okay. I think it was just one of those things finally made a sound. Okay, cool. I thought it was another donation. I was like, what?
Ah, Garrett. I knew you'd return.
You want to make a small donation. In exchange, I'll give you points to upgrade your focus abilities.
Generosity suits you, Garrett.
Open the journal to upgrade, okay? So I have 2 upgrade points. I don't even know what they're really used for. Intuition, ability to know where unique loot and collectibles are hidden. Oh, that's cool. Oh my god, did I never use these? Did I never use these in my playthrough? Ability to quickly pickpocket. Oh my god, say it right. Pickpocket multiple items. Ability to visually detect noises from threats within a short distance. Combat. Stun an opponent with a single blow. Speed of your action during marksman combat and lockpicking by slowing the world around you. Oh, that's okay. That's cool. Slightly reduce the consumption of focus. Greatly amplifies your visual range. Stealth. Ability to move more silently while using focus. Reduces. I don't even know how to use focus. Reduces the range of the sounds you generate, including those produced on noise. I would say that one. Maybe nah. Stealth. Guard your purses.
Come to keep an old woman company? Generosity suits you, Garrett.
You have to pay for your abilities. I find that hilarious. I don't even know how to use focus, though. Yes, it does, Morgan. Most certainly does. Dust to dust. I think I remember this one. I think I wasn't as big of a fan of this chapter. I'm trying to remember. Exactly. When you play a game a certain way, I never used focus abilities. I never used any of that stuff. I just relied on my senses of trying to be stealthy.
Sirs, we've been hauling corpses since dawn.
We just want this day to be done.
Did you hear this lazy gutter shite? Consider yourself lucky you're pulling that card and not in it. Now move!
I've had my fill of cart rides. I'll find my own way in.
So I hate to do this, but it is now 5 o'clock. I didn't realize how late it was. And I gotta wake Ella up. She's been napping, so it's time for her to get up, and I gotta feed her. So thank you so much for the donations today. I wouldn't mind actually continuing and doing another video for this at some point in the near future, if you guys are interested. If you do want to see that, again, once this becomes a video, comment below that you would like to see more again, and just let me know what your initial thoughts on this game was when you first played it, or when it came out, or if this is your first time seeing it, let me know in those comments as well. Make sure you do it after this becomes a video, though, that way it stays on the channel. But other than that, thank you for all the donators today. I mean, I wasn't expecting it, so thank you guys so much. Hopefully we can get back into the swing of things with streaming and videos. I hope you all have been enjoying the filler videos that we've been doing, trying to keep the channel going even when I don't have a specific walkthrough video or a live stream that day. So expect to see more and more filler videos. And what I mean by these filler videos, again, is specifically videos that fill the space, essentially. They could be any game that I want to show off at the highest of quality and just show gameplay for, out of context, no specific game intended, just something that I want to show off to give you guys some type of content to watch every single day. So those are the point of those, and you know, people are seeming to like them and enjoy them. So I do want to continue them as long as you guys are liking them. And again, it's just specifically mainly to give you guys something, a little bit of meaty content while I'm in between doing a specific video on a game or live stream. All right. So don't forget also to make sure you come over to our Discord if you're not already over there. It's getting to the point where not a lot of people are talking on there anymore. I want you guys to feel like it's a safe place to talk. I mean, you know, we've got a great community here. I want you to feel like it's a place that you can come to and enjoy your downtime and get to know people, play video games with others, and just, you know, have a good time. So join our Discord. All those links are in the description. Join our Twitter. I just created a TikTok. I can't believe it. What am I doing? I'm too old for TikTok, but it's like one of the most popular things ever in the world right now. So if you're interested, I might give that TikTok out to some of you guys. Someone took my TikTok name, so I can't even use Cinestrain01 because someone already took it. Because I never thought I'd have a TikTok, so someone beat me to it. So someone has a TikTok out there that's Cinestrain01, and it's not me. So if you want to see something like that, let me know in the comments below as well. But other than that, love you all. Take care of yourselves. Be safe. And we'll see you on the next stream. Peace.